What's going on, fellas? It's your boy John coming at you with another video of the day. How's it going? Hope everything is well on the other side of the internet. So today I was ruminating over a little subject, a little thing that crossed my mind, and it was being awkward around women or feeling shy, anxious. The real cause of anxiety around women is wanting something. Okay, when you see an attractive woman, you want to, as eventually, or essentially rather, you want to get with her. Okay, and it's usually because you're in a mode of lack. You feel inside, and you have a thought in your head that has created a belief that is, I do not have women in my life. Okay, now rather than tackle things from that angle, because that's just stupid, feeling anxious, feeling, that nervousness or the shyness, the inability essentially to express yourself truly and abundantly in the presence of a woman is a disorder. It's a mental disorder. It's the definition of social anxiety. And what I found is when you remove porn and masturbation from your life, because sex is not on the forefront of your brain anymore, you're not focused on it 24/7, it's not something that you're constantly lusting after, because it's no longer a source of psychological gratification. Okay, or rather I should say psychological addiction. Okay, because sex with a beautiful woman is a healthy form of psychological expression. It's a healthy form of a psychological need, a physiological need as well. But when you're addicted to it, man, it's not just a need now. It's you need it to survive. You're in a state of lack. You're in a state of uh, you know scarcity, right? The dating coaches always talk about scarcity mindset. Now, really, when I'm talking about women and nofap, I don't really care too much about getting the women part. I care about the inability to express yourself part, because that's not fair. Okay, I see that as really that's the main bad part. The worst part about an interaction with a woman isn't the fact that you may get her or not. It's more about, why are you not able to speak confidently and be who you're supposed to be? Why is that a problem? Okay, that shouldn't be a problem. So my philosophy is, get rid of the shit that's stopping you from expressing yourself confidently and expressing yourself authentically. Okay, you don't need to go to therapy. You don't need to go to therapy to talk to a girl. I've said this to myself so many times. It's a natural thing. You are supposed to be able to go up to a girl and have a conversation and get to know her. Okay, pretty much. I'm going to say it very, very what's the word? I'm going to say it very overtly. You do start off as common friends. Okay, you do. If there is an attraction between the two, you as the guy is going to get the program started. You are the one that's going to get her on your agenda, because you dictate the agenda. Men dictate the agenda. You're a leader. Okay, so when things don't go the way you want them to, aka getting things in the bedroom, it's because you haven't led it to that place. You friend zoned yourself. You did. You didn't make a move. You didn't seduce her. You didn't bring her into the bedroom. And when I say seduce her, bro, I don't mean you gotta go to some YouTube channel and learn how to talk and get your mouthpiece working. Yeah, you gotta have the talk, and you do that by simply talking to more women. But let's stay on subject here, right? When you get rid of porn and when you get rid of masturbation or the addiction to these things, your social anxiety plummets, or rather plummets. Did I say that right? Your social anxiety decreases. Okay, you don't feel shy anymore in social situations, so you become a hell of a lot more bolder. You become a hell of a lot more courageous. Again, Leonard Banks says this a lot. NoFap is not gonna get you girls. Let's be logical. Okay, NoFap is not gonna get you girls. NoFap, however, will make you more courageous. It'll make you more bolder and more authentic. So your probability of getting down with a girl is going to be a little bit higher. Okay, very, very true. So get rid of the porn, get rid of the masturbation, get rid of the addiction. Okay, because essentially the real reason why you have social anxiety around women is because porn builds women up into these non-human, sex toys. And when you see them in real life, you're blown away because you're seeing one of them and you're like, you're a fumbling ball of mess. You don't even know you don't remember your own fucking name. Okay. And porn's really the culprit of this. Porn, because you're watching the porn and you're wiring your brain to constantly be a beta bitch, lusting and putting the woman on the pedestal. Okay. The porn is the worst part of the program, because without the porn, you wouldn't be jerking off every day. Okay. I've already said this before. You should be eliminating all three, the P, the M, and the O, okay? Because they don't serve your life in any way. That is when it's self-induced. It doesn't serve your life in any way. But when you automatically get rid of the P, the M and the O naturally just subsides. You won't even need to do those things anymore, because you'll realize that I was Ming and Oing to the porn. M and O by itself literally feels like a bodily function. There is no pleasure derived in these activities in and of themselves. The pleasure only comes from when you are doing it to the P. Okay, and like I've said, I've experimented. I've tried M and O without P, and it didn't feel fucking great. It didn't feel good at all. It felt like a bodily function. When I was done, I was like, oh, is that it? Is this what I was doing for the last 12 years? And thinking it was such a great thing. I mean, obviously not. I was doing it to the P, which makes it a different experience. But in and of itself, it's a pretty pathetic act. It's pretty fucking pathetic. It's like you do it and it's like taking a shit. And you wonder, you really do think, you're like, okay, well, if this is just a bodily function, a natural bodily function, why was there an addiction to it in the first place? Well, it's because you were addicted to the dopamine. You were addicted to the porn. You were addicted to the dopamine rush, the searching, the world out there, right? There's a gigantic, disgusting world of that shit that's on the internet. So if you want to remove your social anxiety, if you want to get more confident with women or with people in general, actually, and be a more authentic and attractive guy, get rid of the porn, get rid of the masturbation will go by itself, and the orgasm. Of course, we can't orgasm without masturbating, so it'll all go away. And trust me, you will become more bolder, you'll become more confident, you'll become more attractive. Okay, it's just a natural. It's a rewiring of the brain, and if I had a good way to explain it, there will come a day where you will feel in your brain a change, a mental rewiring. It will probably be physiological. You will literally say, I feel very different. I feel very different. Something's changed in my head. Like something's changed in my head. There's been a click, a switch that's changed. And it's almost like someone's gone inside my brain and clicked the switch. And you will naturally just feel different. You'll see the world in a different way. You'll talk to people in a different way. And other people will, they will regurgitate this information to you. They will give you this experience. They will tell you that, hey man, you're really different. You're more confident. You're a hell of a lot more, confident, right? Women are going to be giving you a lot more looks. When you talk to women, they're going to be smiling a hell of a lot more, because you will have a zest for life. You will be more passionate about things, not in the emotional feminine type of way, even though there's nothing wrong with having a bit of femininity in you. Don't let those dickheads tell you that shouldn't be feminine. You shouldn't be more feminine than masculine, of course, but let's not force anyone to be who they're supposed to be, man. You will be more passionate about life. And remember, one of the most important reasons why a woman gets with you in the first place is your passion for life. She wants to jump on your train that you're going on. Okay, your train of life, which is positive, which is life asserting or life affirming rather, and you are passionate about life. You've got a zest, you've got a love, you've got this drive, this thumos. She wants that thumos. Again, these guys say all the time on the internet, she wants your energy. She does. She wants your energy because she doesn't get it from herself. And this is just the masculine and the feminine dynamic. Masculine energy is penetrative, and feminine energy is receptive. So women love it when you are passionate about life, and when you're depressed, they're kind of repulsed by it. Okay, they are, because you don't offer any energy. You're not really giving anything off, which is why they are attracted more to the vibe. So when you get rid of the porn, when you get rid of the masturbation, what happens is your vibe becomes a hell of a lot more attractive. Okay, and you're basically more manly. So just get rid of it, okay? Because you'll be good. You'll be much better without it, man. Much better. Trust me. Look at your boy John. Boy John's happy every day. That doesn't mean life doesn't get shitty at times. It always will and always will. It always will and it always has. But this is the thing. You're able to now deal with it a hell of a lot more better than you did before, okay? And you like yourself. I think you should like yourself. I think everyone should like themselves just a little bit. And you will. So be happy. Be very happy, as Bob Marley said. All right? Take it easy. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.